Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to talk about the Lava Iris 406Q. The Lava Iris 406Q is an affordable Android phone which has been recently launched, and it is right now available on Flipkart exclusively. So you can buy this device from Flipkart or from some of the retailers out there, but exclusively online it is available on Flipkart. So we have the device with us in this package. I have already opened the package previously, so I have been using this phone for like more than 2 days now, and I would like to give you my views on it. So this is an unboxing which is being done for you, and we are going to do the full review in this video. So taking a look of the package, we can see there are some specifications of the device mentioned and some of the features. You have a quad-core 1.2 GHz processor on this device, 1 GB of RAM. Android 4.3 is there on this device, which is pretty good. And this is how the package looks like. It has the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor inside, or the chipset from them. And then we have the box content mentioned over here. It will have a handset, battery, a charger, a data cable, earphone, one screen guard, user manual, flip cover, and a warranty card. And the MRP which is mentioned in the box is 7,499. However, it is already available for a price of around 6,500 rupees approximately, near to that basically, on Flipkart. So all these things are there, and then we have the SAR values of the device which are also mentioned over here. That is 1.6 weight per kg, and again this is how it looks like. You do have some support information mentioned. In case you experience any issue, you can contact it. And then we have the specifications mentioned at the back side. It has a 4-inch WVGA display, 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, Snapdragon, 5 megapixel rear camera, front camera is VGA, 1700 mAh battery. It is a lithium polymer ion battery. 4.3 Jelly Bean is there on this device. 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of RAM. This device also supports 3G as well, and you have micro SD memory card slot to support 32 GB of micro SD memory card maximum. Adreno 302 GPUs there, which is running on 400 MHz, and then you have surround 3D sound supported. We will show you that as well, and you have support for GPS. GLONASS and assisted GPS is there on this device. So let's unbox it and let's take a look what we have in the package. So the first thing which we get in the package is the device itself, which is the Lava Iris 406Q. This device looks pretty good. I have been using this device, so that is why it is opened properly, and I have removed all the covers and protection on the device. Taking a look of the device, this looks really good, kind of premium in terms of the look and feel. The kind of material which has been used is again plastic, but again it is good build quality of plastic which has been used on this phone. You have a glossy back cover with a texturized design. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but there is a texture on the back cover. You have a 5 megapixel camera, and it is an autofocus camera. You have LED flash as well. The model number of the device is mentioned, the Lava branding over here. On this side you have plastic buttons, the power and sleep key, and the volume rocker. Both of these buttons can be easily accessed, as this phone is a kind of a candy bar phone. You can easily hold this phone in one hand without any issues, either in left or right hand, and you can reach these buttons. These buttons are plastic buttons, but they give good amount of feedback. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. You have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. You have a little lanyard port as well over here to attach a cord. At the bottom you have the primary microphone for voice calling. However, I am not able to locate a secondary mic on this device for noise cancellation and video chat. We will confirm that later whether it does have that or not. And then we have the metallic earpiece over here behind the glass, and we have the proximity and ambient light sensor and front camera. So everything looks good. As far as the front bottom is concerned, you have touch capacitive buttons which are there within the body of the phone, and again this phone has slightly thick bezel, but again considering the phone at this price, this looks really good. The kind of display it has is not looking like an IPS LCD display, but again we will confirm that. It looks like a TFT display. Viewing angles are not too great, but again they are fairly okay at this angle. At extreme angles you will see the fading of colors or blackening of display at times, but overall the viewing angles seem satisfactory for this price. You have 4 GB of internal memory, 1 GB of RAM, and this is how the phone looks like. So we will take a look over the phone later on. Let's take a look what we have in the package. So apart from the phone, we get the screen guard which comes within the package. There is one screen guard which will come pre-installed on this, which I have already removed, but you can apply this one now. In case you would like to have a screen guard within the package, you have it. You have a flip cover as well, which comes within the package. I have not opened this one, so let me just show you this flip cover and the kind of quality you have in terms of the material. So this is how the flip cover look like. It has an adhesive on this side which will make it flip like this, and you can actually have the phone in the slanting way like this, especially in case you would like to watch videos. So you can actually watch videos in the landscape mode with this flip cover on, because it is in two parts and it can be banded from here. The kind of material which has been used on the flip cover is good, pretty nice quality of material which has been used. It is white, so it will get dirty over time, especially if you use it in India. And we have the user manual which tells you about the basic features of the phone. In case you are not aware about how to use Android, this will be helpful. You have a charger which will give you around 1 ampere of current output. You have a micro USB cable for data syncing and charging, standard one, and you have the in-ear headphones. These in-ear headphones are again the kind of the same headphones which we have seen on the Lava Iris Pro 30 as well. So these are the same kind of in-ear headphones which we get with the other Lava phones, and again with this price you are getting these kind of headphones, which is pretty commendable from Lava. So again, the overall sound quality from these headphones is nice, not bad, but again the bass levels are not too great. You do have a module over here in the middle to pick a call. You have a mic as well. Again, you cannot control the volume from the module over here. This is how the audio lead look like, and these are all the things which you get within the package. So let's take a look over the phone now. We are already aware about the package contents now, so let's take a look over the phone. Now here we have the Lava Iris 406Q. This looks like a decent device. Let me just show you the phone from the back side. So it is a dual SIM phone. As you can see, you have two SIM card slots. SIM card slot one will accept a 3G SIM card, so 3G will work on this slot, whereas the 2G will work on this one. This one will not support 3G. You have a micro SD memory card slot to expand the storage of the device. The battery is 1700 mAh. Small battery, but again pretty okay for this much of display size. As per my experience, this phone will give you around 1 day battery backup with moderate usage without any issues. The kind of build quality you have on the phone, the kind of form factor you have for this phone is pretty good. This phone does not feel very heavy, however it feels pretty good to hold in one hand. You have a nice shiny kind of a silver lining on the edges, which does give this device a very premium look. So it does not look like a phone which will cost you around 6,000 rupees or 6,500 rupees approximately. It looks pretty good in terms of the build quality, and the form factor of the phone is also good. The weight of the device is unknown. I'm not sure about the exact weight, but it is pretty lightweight phone and a kind of a candy bar phone you can think of. Now taking a look over the software UI, which is running on top of Android, or which is the ROM which we have on the device, is stock Android. So there is nothing new. Everything is kind of smooth. There is no lag of any kind which I have noticed on this device till now. There is no lag, and we have the phone dialer like this, which is again a customized phone dialer, and it does not give you the option of making a video call directly from the phone dialer. You have the messaging application over here. You can create a new message, and this messaging application is again stock Android. When it comes to the keyboard options, you do not have the option of typing on this keyboard with swipe to type, so you cannot do that. But again, the keyboard keys are pretty okay in terms of the size. They are nicely spaced out from each other, so first you might face some problem while typing on this device because of the small display, but over time you will get used to it. And I did not face any problem on this device as far as typing is concerned. Initially I faced some problem, but after some time of using this device I got used to it. You can always type in the landscape mode as well in case you have any problem. So let's take a look over the version of Android and other things. So you have Android 4.3 on this device. As you can see, these are the toggles. Let's go into the settings. So under settings, if we go to about phone, we have Android 4.3 running on this device out of the box, and we have other details of the phone mentioned over here. As you can see, this device has Qualcomm quad-core 1.2 GHz processor, 4 GB of internal storage, and 1 GB of RAM. So let's take a look over the current scenario as far as storage is concerned. The storage is 4 GB, and I think out of that around 1.5 GB is available to the user. For installing application, you can also change the preferred install location. That means you can install applications on the SD card. Once you insert the same, SD card does not come within the package of this phone, so that is something I can tell you. As far as the app scenario is concerned, let me just take a look. So as of now, we are not running too many applications in the background, so the device is kind of idle in terms of running applications. The default applications are running. So still, as of now, 701 MB of RAM is being used, whereas around 324 MB of RAM is free out of 1 GB. This is the free RAM you will get on this device, but the device is responsive even with this limited amount of RAM. You do have support for GPS navigation on this device. You can use it for GPS navigation. You just need to check this option and make sure to enable the location services before you actually use GPS navigation on this device. Rest you don't need to think about it. GPS navigation works fine on this device. I have used it. And when it comes to the tethering option, you do have support for wireless tethering as well. You can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot using the 3G SIM card on this device, which is a good thing. And then once we go back, you do have a option to actually manage the dual SIM settings as well over here, and it does support VPN as well. As far as sound settings are concerned, let me just show you the sound settings. So sound settings are normal, nothing new. And again, you can disable vibrate on touch in case you would like to. When it comes to display, the brightness can be adjusted with the automatic sensor. So you do have ambient light sensor on this small budget phone, which is kind of cheap in the market. You do have support for automatic brightness, which will save a lot of battery as well. So all these things are being taken care of on this budget Android phone from Lava, which is pretty good. So let's take a look over the browser now and show you how does the browsing experience looks like. Let me just try loading our website gadgetstudio.com, and let's see how does this device load the website. You do have a stock Android browser, which you can see as of now on this device, which is pretty good. And again, it is pretty okay in terms of surfing. It has loaded the website pretty fast without any issues. And again, because the website does have some images, so it will take some time to finally load the website. This is how the website looked like. And again, when it comes to the text is rendered pretty nicely, not bad. But again, reading a document with large amount of text may not be a good idea on this device, because you have limited resolution on this device, which is 418 to 800. You have 4-inch display and the pixel density is 233 pixels per inch. So as of now, you can see the text is okay, it is readable, but a document with large amount of text may not be a good idea. May not be that much crisp in terms of the clarity of the pixels when you read that on this display. But in terms of browsing experience, there is no problem. Kinetic scrolling is smooth. However, the kind of color reproduction you have on this TFT display is not that good. Again, not at all comparable with the IPS LCD display, but again, at this price point, you cannot expect all that. So these are the applications which you will get on this device, which will come pre-installed. You have the regular application which will come pre-installed. You have a theme application as well, which will allow you to change the look and feel of your Lava Iris 406Q. So you can change the look and feel in this way. The color schemes will get changed, the icons will get changed a little, and then you have a whole new look, which is a pretty good thing. So you do have other applications which will come pre-installed, including Office Suite. So you can open documents on this device, you can edit them. You do have FM radio as well. A flashlight application is also there. You can use the flashlight as a torch, your sound recorder, and all other applications, including WhatsApp. And again, the WhatsApp link is there, so you can download it in case you need it. When it comes to widgets, you do have some extra widgets as well, which will come pre-installed on this device, including the battery groove widget and some of the widgets which we can notice. Apart from that, everything is stock Android in terms of the widgets which we see on this device. Now taking a look over the camera UI, this is how the camera UI look like, and as you can see, you do have all the options. The camera UI is not the UI which we have seen earlier. This is the enhanced camera UI. You do have large number of options and settings which you can control. Location settings, picture size. The maximum picture size is going to be 4.3. It is going to be 5 megapixel from the rear camera, and it is 4:3 aspect ratio. You can take 2 megapixel photos from this device with 16:9 aspect ratio. You have face detection. Also, picture quality you can set to fine, super fine, whatever you would like to set. And then we have some other modes. Shooting mode, panorama mode supported, continuous shooting mode is also there. You do have HDR mode also supported, and an anti-shake mode is also there. So all these settings actually make this device pretty good in terms of the camera department. This is how the video mode look like, and again let me just check how is the overall quality of the video. So you can record high definition video as 720p from this device, which is definitely a very good thing. You do have other options like location info, silent mode as well. And let me just toggle to the front camera to show you the view from the front camera. So the front camera is a VGA camera, and again this is how the overall quality will look like from the front camera. You can do a pretty okay kind of a video chat, not too great, but again the colors are definitely not that great. I can notice some grains in the front camera quality, especially whenever I do a video chat from this device. So this is how the overall video chat will look like if you do it from the front camera on this device, which is going to be okay, not too great. Let me just toggle back to the rear camera, and let me just take some photos with the 5 megapixel resolution. As of now, in a room where we have some artificial light, and here I have my iPhone 5. So I would like to correct something, that this device does not have an autofocus camera. It is a fixed focus camera at the rear as well as fixed focus camera on the front. So it does not focus, and it does not have tap to focus as well. So let me just take this photo and show you the same. So this is how the photo will look like. The photo is missing a lot of details. So for long shot it is a good camera. For close-ups it is definitely something you should not use this device, especially to take close-up shots. In case, I would like to tell you how does the camera performance gets changed whenever you take a photo right now like this when you have low light. So if I take the photo in this case, this is how it will look like. This time it has become slightly bad than the previous one, so this one is still better. I can see the colors at least, which are nice, whereas in this one the colors are not that great. So this is how the overall camera quality on this device will look like. You can record high definition video from the device. It will not have autofocus or tap to focus, and this is how the image quality will look like. On multi-touch, this device supports around 2-point multi-touch. So on Ninavag, this device has scored pretty good, that is 57.6 FPS. So provided you can install applications on the SD card on this device, you can then play graphic intensive games as well on this device. We are going to play a game called Modern Combat, but Frontline Commando D-Day we are going to play to show you the overall performance of this device. But as far as benchmark scores are concerned on Ninavag, this device seems to be impressive on that department. So most of the graphic intensive games should play on this device, provided you can install them on the SD card, which this device allows. Taking a look over the hardware configuration, the model number of the device is Iris406Q. We have ARM V7 processor clocked at 1.1 GHz approximately, or 1.2, you can say that. You have Qualcomm MSM8610 on this device as far as the processor is concerned, or the chipset from Qualcomm. 418x800 resolution, and you have Adreno 305 GPU on the device. As far as sensors are concerned, you do have good number of sensors as well on this device, including the accelerometer sensor, the other sensors which we have on this device, and you have rotation vector, gravity, linear, acceleration, orientation, and a corrected gyroscope sensor as well on this device. Now as far as benchmark is concerned, we just ran the Antutu benchmark and we have got a score of 15897, which is the score which we have got, and this device ranks in between Google Nexus 4 and Samsung Galaxy S2 in terms of the benchmark. Here we have the detailed score. So in terms of benchmark figures, I would say this is pretty good for a device like this, which is approximately going to cost you in between 6,000 to 7,000 rupees. Pretty decent for a device like this. And in terms of day-to-day performance, I would like to say that this device is good enough. You can use this device quite smoothly. Unless you install too many applications on this device will give you the kind of performance you are looking for, even from a budget phone at this price. So now we are playing this game called Temple Run OZ. The overall graphics of the games are kind of smooth. The draw distance is also okay. As far as the touchscreen response is concerned, the touchscreen response is good, but not that great. It is responsive enough. There is no problem as far as playing this game is concerned. The touchscreen is responsive and instant response I'm getting from the device when I'm playing this game. Graphics on the game are also working well. There is no problem. The sensor on the device is also working pretty nicely without any issues. So you can play this kind of a game on this device quite smoothly, as you can see. So there is an application called Battery Guru which comes pre-installed on this device, which you will find under all application. It comes from Qualcomm Snapdragon, and you can use this application to have a better battery backup on this device. You can use the tips which are there. You first need to agree to the terms and conditions for this device, and here it will give you some tips. There are some features which you can use with this Battery Guru application. You can use the toggles for this device, especially the kind of toggles which Battery Guru provide you, and this way you can use a lot of battery on this device quite efficiently, and you will get better battery backup. There are some applications as well with which it will save the battery and refreshes whenever you need it. So this way the Battery Guru application on this device will actually get you more battery backup from this device as compared to the other devices in the same price segment. So as you can see, we are playing a YouTube video from our channel to see how does the high definition video playback actually work on this device. The video is right now playing in high quality, not in high definition, although this is a high definition video which we have on our channel. And as far as other settings are concerned, viewing angles for the video are pretty okay, not too great. Again, this is a TFT display, so you can't expect very good viewing angles. And again, the video is not playing in full screen as well. I can notice the black bars on the top as well as at the bottom. Let me just show you the sound quality as well and the loudness of it. So let me just increase the volume to full. So here we have the sound loudspeaker. However, I'm not able to notice any loudspeaker mesh on this device, but we do have a loudspeaker and it is pretty okay, not too loud. The overall sound quality which comes out from the loudspeaker is not too great, but it is kind of very crisp and clear. That is something I can say, but it does not have bass to it. And again, the loudness is okay, not too great. And this is how the viewing angle will look like on this device. When you watch a high definition video, it will play in high quality, not in high definition. But again, you can play high definition videos which you have on the storage. Up to 720p of videos you can play it. As far as the overall battery backup of this device is concerned, it will give you around one day of battery backup approximately with this battery and this display, which is pretty okay for a device like this. And that's it. Then I would like to give a thumbs up to this device, considering the kind of hardware you get on this device, the overall performance in terms of graphics. You do have the option of installing applications on the SD card as well, because the storage is again limited out around 1.5 GB to 2 GB you get on the device for the user available. So in all, I would like to give a thumbs up to the Lava Iris 406Q. That's all which I wanted to say in the review of this. Do let me know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.